Y'all, I was muted on Facebook. It happens every time. Not Facebook. YouTube. Y'all. Okay, so here's the thing. What I did earlier, because I'm closing YouTube out first, I closed YouTube out first, so I had to hit the mute button while I closed TikTok out. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Y'all know I'm gonna do it every time. Every single time. I'm gonna do it every time. So anyways, a few things. I'm really working on trying to get my other, like, grow my other platforms. There's a few reasons. There is, you know, unfortunately, it doesn't take a lot to get a YouTube channel taken down. And because this is, and I feel like I'm going to have that negative Nancy person say, YouTube shouldn't be your only source of income. Well, it's not. My husband is a veteran who is, does draw veteran benefits. But he was laid off during COVID, and this has become a huge source of income for us. And one thing that we don't want to do is we don't want to become dependent on this. And right now, Sean is in the middle of going back to the VA, and he's got to get reevaluated because his conditions have kind of gotten a little worse. I say that as I was laughing, but no, I didn't mean to. More likes can attract more viewers. Let's like this video. How do you like the video? Can I like my own video? I don't know. So anyways, hey babe, you coming in?
Are you streaming?
Yeah.
Well, not right now. I didn't know you were streaming right now.
Thank you.
Well, that's been sitting on my workbench, but let me go.
It's warm.
Check on the kids and everything.
Okay.
And get dressed and stuff, and I'll come back.
Here, take this in. Never mind. I'll keep it out here in case I want to eat it in a little bit. But a few things to talk about. So this morning,
Better eat all
I was about to get ready to come out here to get started working, and I got a message from Justin, Justice for All, and he said, "Hey girl, we're live on Molly's channel if you want to come." And I said, "Okay, yeah, sure." Now, before that, I was alerted that someone had put out false information that me and Molly were not friends, and that Molly had booted me off panel, and that they were just waiting for me to do a video on me and Molly's downfall, which didn't happen. That was very strange because me and Molly have not had a downfall. So I'm like, what? Didn't make any sense. So I thought, yeah, of course. The thing was I hadn't had my face on or anything, like no face or nothing. Girl, Flossie, okay. I didn't have my face on, so I told Justin, I said, well, can you give me 15 or 20 minutes so I can throw my face on? And he said, girl, just come like you are because I have my camera off. We're going to talk to Marvon's dad. And I said, oh my God, okay, great. Yeah, I really want to, I know, right? I really want to make sure I'm there while you guys talk to Marvon's dad. And so I just grabbed my bag of makeup. Like I grabbed my makeup and I run out here and I turn it on. And I told myself, I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop on and then I'll mute myself and I'll take my face off the screen while I do my makeup. But then on the way out, I grabbed my food. So I was like, I got to eat. Usually by the time I come out here, if it's like morning hours still, which usually it's not, because usually in the morning I kind of hang out with my kids in the morning. So if it is morning though, I'll make morning food. If it's like getting close to lunchtime, I'll have like a little lunch food to bring out here. So anyways, I had my little food that I was bringing out here with me. And did you, Destiny? I haven't even checked Facebook. Forgive me. So I grabbed my food. I come out here and it was me, Molly, and Justin, and I actually had the camera off for a bit while I ate. And when I come back on, I'm sure people could tell I had no makeup on or nothing. I had did my eyebrows, like I had just started on my eyebrows, but I didn't have any makeup on. And I thought it was funny because I get on and everybody's like, hold up, we thought you and Molly weren't getting along. And I'm like, no, me and Molly are just fine. I had somebody message me and say, hey, can you confirm this? And I'm like, yeah, I will definitely confirm that is false. That is false information. Me and Molly are fine. Literally, I don't know. Molly literally never said that me and her were not getting along. That never happened. So for someone to literally put on their Facebook account, Molly just said that she's not working with Elle Bee no more. I was like, what? What? Yeah, Molly said they weren't doing streams with anyone else anymore. It was, yeah, it was. I could see why people might would think that it was weird, um, and that they might would be including me in that. But they weren't. That's not. So the thing is the reason why I think she was saying that is because they tried to, do the stream with KJ, and that blew up in their face, and that whole dynamic just caused so much drama. And then they tried to do one with Sherelle, and that blew up as well. So I think Molly made that comment just out of frustration, like, oh my gosh, every time we try to work with another creator, it just bites us in the butt. She was not talking about me. She was not putting me in the mix of that. Every time I've ever got on Molly's channel, or every time I ever got on Justin's channel, they're like, Elle Bee, Elle Bee, thank you so much. They're always so nice, so welcoming. So, I was worried. No, 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 no. So yeah, it was really funny because when I got on, people was like, what? And we were like, yeah, false information. But then she went and took it down really quickly. She went and took that down, and I thought that was hilarious. But anyways, I left. I put the camera off while I was eating. I brought it back up, and Molly was live for like 30 minutes before I even got on. Thank you, Michelle. That's why she couldn't work with you. I got worried. I thought you're. No, 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 no. No, I just don't work on the weekends most of the time. But my channel's not down. My channel is good. Yeah, Christine, for sure. So she was live for probably about 30 minutes before I even got on. And then when I got on, I had my camera hidden while I ate. And I did talk to Molly. Me, Molly, and Justin kind of talked. Molly was talking to the chat for a while. And then I brought the camera back on, and we called Vaughn's dad, and he answered several questions. I myself asked him questions. When you aren't on channel, they are nice about it. Exactly, yeah, because I watch them sometimes when I can't be there, like at football practice, and if I can't be on panel with them because there's a lot going on, I will hop on and try to, support them, or I'll watch their playback to try to support it. I've never seen them say anything nasty about me. Oh my God, I just came in and thought you were legit crying and grabbing my shoes and keys, girl. No, girl. This is my favorite filter. Look at them teeth. Look at them teeth. Whose teeth are those? Look at them big lips. Now the teeth. Y'all, I'm a mod for Molly and Justin. Everyone loves you. Oh, thank you, Cassie. I love them. Thank you, Christina Judd, with the $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Yeah, I love them. I have people, everybody, this happens everywhere. I'm sure Molly had someone probably say, don't work with Elle Bee, she's a troublemaker. And I had that with me as well. Someone commented earlier, something about something that Molly said when I don't even think I was there. And I was like, listen, I see what Molly's done for this family. Like, even the family appreciates Molly. Molly is the person they talk to. If it wasn't for all the Facebook accounts and Molly and Justin did, we don't know if where they would be in CM Bond right now. My TikTok name is L_B_TV. The picture is of like a yellow circle with like a little TV in it with my face on it. You guys make sure you like this video or this live stream. So anyways, when people leave me comments like that, like usually I won't even respond, but I did to this one because it's so weird, because a lot of times people will come to me and say, I didn't like the fact that so-and-so done that. And I'm like, well, why are you coming to me with what so-and-so did? And I'm like, it's probably because they won't go to Molly, because Molly will literally tell them off, you know what I'm saying? I literally had someone like try to like reprimand me for like a comment Molly made. And I'm like, why are you coming to me with a comment Molly made? Like, I'm not her keeper. Molly's an adult. Yes, I hit 66,000 subscribers. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you, guys. I figured it was drama, but she is racist for sure, big time. It's insane. She's constant drama. I think Leah's talking about The one that will not, the one that shall not be named. I think that's what Molly calls her. Um, I will work with you any day of the week. Thank you, Joy. I will work with you too. What we doing? Any kind of work. I'm down for it. Um, but anyways, I love when you pop on Molly's channel. Yeah, I always love going to Molly's channel. She's super nice. But we had the dad on for like, I don't even know, 30 or 40 minutes. And then after he left, exactly. Exactly. You can disagree with people on certain things and still be friends with them. I know, what a concept. Exactly. Like me and Molly are different in a lot of ways. Um, but she is very like you see that girl cry about things, you know what I'm saying? Like if things really like she's very passionate about things and I appreciate her for that. Um there'll probably be something that I say that Molly's like, I don't agree with that girl. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't want nobody to go to Molly and be like, did you see what Elle Bee said? What do you think about that? And if anybody ever did, I would hope Molly would say, I'm not her keeper. And I don't have to agree with everything that she says. But I just thought, I hope nobody does that to Molly. They may. They very well may. Have you added mods on this account? I don't know how. I don't. You have mods on TikToks? Oh, yeah, I think I did know that. I think I did know that you have mods on TikToks. You can disagree with people and be married to them. That was my comment. Let me go see if I can find the comment. Because I said, I don't have to agree with Molly on everything. I said, here's the thing. I disagree with my husband. I disagree with my kids. And I love them. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't, yeah. I disagree with a lot of my friends at times. We're still friends though, go figure. Right. But Marvon's dad, Mr. Jackson, was on for, I don't know, like 45 minutes or something. We were talking to him, asking questions. After that, I went ahead and started putting my makeup on. One thing that I told Justin was, here's the thing. When I was on the live stream with them, normally I would have been in my house getting ready for me to come work. Me being on the live stream, I wasn't doing my face getting ready for work because, for one, when I hopped on, I had to eat. So I shut my screen down while I ate because I didn't want to be on the screen just stuffing my face. Granted, sometimes I will eat while on their stream because Molly does as well. But when we were like talking about, bringing Marvon's dad on, and when he came on, I didn't want to eat while he was on there. So I did, shut my camera off or stuff like that. But once I got off Molly's stream, I was going to need to work because the next few days are going to be really busy for me and I might not get to do as much work. So I was like, as soon as I get off Molly's stream, I got to get to rolling on my channel. So once we got Marvon's dad off panel, I went ahead and started putting my makeup on. Well, Molly's very lax when, they don't have people on the channel. Like Marvon or Miss Letitia, like she'll be eating, I'll be eating. It's not, So we were all talking. She was bringing people up on panel from the chat to just give their opinions. So I went ahead and started doing my makeup because once I got off from Molly's channel, I was going to have to start working on my channel. I wasn't going to have time to sit on Molly's channel and not do my makeup and then get off and spend that time on my makeup. Like I needed to go ahead and get myself, that way when I got off, I would be ready to work on my channel. So that's what I started doing. I started doing my makeup. It literally took me, I don't know, but someone literally said something in the comments about, oh, thank you, Michelle. I think we work really well together. You guys collaborate with law too. I would love I've been on civil laws panel before. But someone literally made a comment about me taking 2.5 hours to do my makeup or something. And I'm like, where is this person being? It did not take me 2.5 hours to do my makeup. Like, is this person like serious? It was really wild to see someone like, it was just like negativity, you know what I'm saying? Which it didn't irritate me or nothing, but I thought, we literally just talked to a man whose son is in a coma. There's all this terribleness going on with this family and in the world, the flooding in Kentucky where children drowned. And you want to come in here and you got to pop off about how long it took me to do my makeup? And I'm like, what? Like, first off, it didn't even take me 2.5 hours. It literally took me like 30 minutes. But mind you, I was doing my makeup while stopping every few seconds to interact with you guys and to read the chat and stuff like that. So I just thought, what what a nitwit. You know what I'm saying? And then someone said, Elle Bee over there trying to be like Dre doing her makeup, which they meant it as a funny comment. And I took it at that. I took it as that, but someone else said, Elle Bee is not trying to be like Dre. And I was like, because I knew the person meant it as like, um, a joke. Right, who cares if it took 4 hours to do your makeup? I know, right? I'm doing pretty well. Just got back from vacation with the hubby. Yeah, Flossie just got back from vacation for her anniversary. Thank you, Destiny. Besides, I've seen you put on makeup and then take it off. Yeah, you're the best. Just you put it on makeup while live at school. I told Sean this morning. I said I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna go out there and do my makeup while live because I've had a lot of people ask me to. I've had a lot of people say, "Hey, will you do a get ready with me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." A lot, would you guys be interested in that? Me doing a get ready with me? I'm not a makeup guru at all. I'm not even great with it. Like my makeup's always the same. I can't do different color eyeshadows because the only thing that works well with my eyes is the neutral colors. You know what I'm saying? But I do have a lot of people asking me to do the get ready with me, because I don't know why. I don't really know why. But I was actually going to do that. It's probably one. Yeah, honestly, that's what I thought. There are certain times I see comments and I'm like, I think I know who that is. I'm like, I think I know who that is. I can usually kind of tell. You should. I mean, thank you, Jen. Thank you so much. But I love a lot of people love to cause drama on here. It is wild, isn't it? I was like, you would think with everything going on in the world and this poor man, we're talking to him about his son, and somebody got to bring up how long it took me to do my makeup, and how long does it take you to do yours? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was getting ready for work. Someone asked if you did makeup on live, but it was just to show them. Um, yeah, I think I am going to start doing Get Ready With Me's. Go live on YouTube and on my channel, and that'll just kind of be a part of my channel from now on, maybe. Like I said, not that I'm good at makeup, because I'm not. I'm not good at makeup. Let me see how long it took me before I come on. Okay, we are 18 minutes in Molly's stream, and I'm not on yet. So I got on Molly's stream about 20 minutes in. Woo! I didn't have no makeup on, you guys. Ooh, yeah, I was looking a little cray. Peach, I'm doing well, Mr. Face. Hey, Peach. Someone asked if you did makeup on a live. I love to be able to sit around and take my time doing my makeup, yeah. Yeah, my hubby did bring me my eyelash curler because I forgot it in the house. But, y'all, I have to figure out this TikTok thing. So, apparently, I know Flossie Floss. I couldn't have a channel because I'd just be cussing people out when they talk foolish. See, Flossie's kind of like Molly. Like Flossie, if she would be live right now and she would see like a rude comment, she would highlight the comment and be like, grab a link, grab a link. That's how Molly is. If somebody says something crazy to Molly, Molly's like, grab a link. Tell me to my face. Grab a link. That's how Flossie would be. Yeah, absolutely. It's hilarious. Sent TikTok universe. I keep getting these pink things that scroll across my thing and I don't know what it means. I love the faces. I love the faces. Moved here to give you another video. Thank you. Make sure you like it. Because can you like a TikTok live multiple times while they're live? Can I like my own? I don't know. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Let me see how far it was into it when I started doing my makeup. We're an hour and a half in. I'm still not doing my makeup. All right, so this is when I start doing my makeup. About right. Wow, I look crazy without makeup on. You guys might not think so, but I do. Okay, so an hour and 40 minutes, I think, was when I started. An hour and 40 minutes, and then, let's see. It probably was close to an hour, but I was stopping and talking a lot too. But still, I mean, It didn't take. They made a comment about it taking me 2.5 hours. So here's 2 hours and 49 minutes, and I'm done. 2 hours and 44 minutes, and I'm done. So I think it took me about an hour probably. Um, it is 9:07 p.m. I watched twice, but now I can't. I used to be able to like the channels I watch. You can't now? Chris, what kind of nails do you buy or do you get them done? One of my favorite things to do is get my nails done. What about you guys? I love going to the nail salon and get my nails done. But because I am like a cheapskate with myself, um, I I don't be doing it. The other day I made a comment about like really wanting some nails. Sean was like, well, go get your nails done. I'm like, no, I'm not going to go get my nails done. I'm just not. Because it costs like 50, $60, you know. So Sean went to the store and came back with some fake nails for me. But it wasn't the ones that I particularly liked. He bought them. So I was like, I'm going to go return them and get a different kind, okay? And he was like, okay. Going in and out, bad storm. Oh no, your gazebo almost flew away now? Really? Bad weather over there? Been loving you from Lurker Land. I love Lurker Land. I be in Lurker Land sometimes. Just a lurking. Over here lurking. Like Mr. Wilson looking over the fence. Look at them teeth through the hair on the TikTok. Oh. It was really good. My best friend's sobriety celebration was so good. I am so proud of her. And I met a lot of her friends that got their chips as well. Like there was like one girl that got like her like 4-year chip. And I was like, wow, that's crazy that she's still like a part of this. You know what I'm saying? That she's still coming to these meetings to get her chips. Love in the laundry. After learning of the toxic chemicals released affecting nail salon workers and people wearing nails, I stopped. Scared me too much. Oh, that's very scary. Man, that's scary. I love getting my nails done. I really do. It's one of my favorite things to do. Elle Bee, I'm really enjoying your channel. So happy I found you through listening to Justin. Marissa and Justin, not Melissa. Thank you, Lisa R. Thank you, thank you. I'm so glad you found me as well. I love you guys. I want to treat people kind, but goodness, it just be so hard sometimes. For all the new people I have in here, Crystal Michelle Smith is my sister. She's kind of a little bit like Molly, like off the chain. Like if you buck her, she bucks back. I do my own acrylic and polygel. See, I've looked into that, but I don't know if I would be able to. Candy does as well. My moderator Candy does, right, Candy? If someone is complaining that much on how long you took to apply your makeup, it means they must really value your opinion on the topic because they sat around waiting. Well, the thing was like I was like talking throughout. I was listening to other people talk throughout. So it's really wild that they even felt the need to bring it up and then say it took me 2.5 hours. I think that's what they said. That it took me 2.5 hours, and I was like, no, it didn't. What you got, my love? Mushrooms? Mushrooms? Oh, that's my dog. I love you. Okay. My sister said, I want to treat people kind, but goodness, it just be so hard sometimes. And then I said, like, she's kind of like Molly, like if you buck her, she bucks back. She said, then it's open mic night at the trap house. My mouth just starts, and then I can't stop it. She's serious too. Flossie is serious. Flossie, you need to come do a live with me one night. Hey, Miss Valerie. And listen, don't watch the replay. Don't watch me on TikTok if you don't like an eater, because I'm an eater. I'm always eating because I'm always working. So I eat, especially if I'm like chill, if I'm doing chill streams or just hanging out, I'm going to eat. Oh, y'all, my husband makes the best mushrooms. I didn't even eat mushrooms until Sean started cooking them. That filter is too much. I love the filter. Should I change it? Should I change the filter? What's a tiny diny? Thank y'all for sending me the likes. And somebody sent me a dinosaur. Thank you. I don't know what it means, but thank you. Flossie, don't be saying she alright. You know I'm your favorite. You know I'm your favorite. I will work. I will. Yeah, you do work too much. I'll do a weekend live. It's a gift. Okay. It's a gift. Thank you so much. I appreciate gifts. I love gifts. Oh, it gives me money. Okay. Y'all, I want to battle Mama June and Sugar Bear 2.0. Sugar Baby. I want to battle Sugar Baby. I got a kid in the bath, so I gotta go. Be right back. Okay, Candy, sounds good. I hope you do not eat seaweed and mangoes. No. I mean, I do eat mangoes, but not like that. I don't eat no seaweed. I don't do my makeup, but I was wondering why you were explaining yourself. Then you said someone said something about it, but who cares with it? Yeah. I was like, it didn't bother me that they said something because I'm like, whatever. What irritated me is what we were there for. We were literally talking to a man whose son is in a coma, and this person has the audacity to bring up my makeup. Like, come on, get it together. Have a little sympathy for what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Are they good?
Mm-hmm.
I think so too.
Y'all can't see my husband.
Oh.
Well, they can see you on YouTube, but TikTok can't see you. Do you want to be on TikTok?
No, I don't care.
No, I don't care. Okay. Did you ever figure out how to battle? I'm still wondering. I would never do it, but I'm curious because I see people do it all the time. I don't know if I can battle. I tried to do like a creator thing, but it said I needed 3 videos uploaded within 30 days. Now, up until yesterday when I started doing lives on TikTok, I hadn't uploaded anything in 30 days in a minute. It had been a minute. My hand will hurt by the time this live is done. Thank you so much. I got 4,000 likes and 10 people watching my TikTok. Y'all, thank you so much.
You got what?
I got 4,000 likes on this stream, but only 11, because every time you hit it, it counts as a like.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's one person literally said by the time this live is over, my hand's going to hurt because they're like hitting it so much. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, I shaved my beard off for a little while. I'm letting it grow back. Mm-hmm. I just shaved it off. It was getting so long, and I don't know.
I was not happy. Well, I was shocked. Mm. Maybe I was a little sad like this. Oh, that's a happy face. Remake the sad face. Like this.
His teeth.
That ain't my teeth, is it? That ain't my teeth, is it? That's the funniest thing is it's not my teeth. They're pretty teeth though, but it's not my teeth.
I don't know their bite. They're really good actually. I didn't get any. I gave you all of them, but you know what I did with these?
What?
I cranked it up to like 8 on the stove.
They're really good. Thank you. Somebody said they're watching me on TikTok and on YouTube. Thank you. I'm really going to put more effort. So I did the live streams on here and on YouTube because it said I needed 3 videos uploaded within 30 days. And I hadn't done anything on TikTok in 30 days probably, maybe longer than that. So I thought, well, I'll start doing my live streams on there, and in one day, pretty much, I'll have all the live streams.
How do you not feel funny, like, eating in front of, like, hundreds of people?
No, I don't care.
It's weird.
Everybody gotta eat.
'Cause I'm like,
y'all,
I got stuff on my face, like.
Baby, do you have a TikTok? You don't have a TikTok, do you? Because they're trying to get me to 10,000. Lisa R. Hey, Lisa R. They're trying to get me to 10,000 likes.
Bobby knows how to download this thing.
Instant clicker?
That keeps clicking the same thing on your phone. Like, I don't know, it's like some kind of hack cheat thing.
I've seen him do that. My TikTok is L_B_TV. And the picture is like a yellow circle with like a little TV in it.
Yeah, our kid, he's like, he's 8 years old, and I don't know what he was doing, but apparently in the game you had to click on something. So he found an automatic clicker, like an app that just clicks on something automatically. You set it up, and he left the computer up all night with it clicking. And I think he got like, I don't know, Robux or something. You know, it's one of those games on Roblox or something. But yeah, he's so freaking smart.
He's very smart.
Man, that dude is smart. He's got to be like, he needs to be like a developer, a software developer or something, because he is so good at that kind of stuff. I'm having another bite before you eat them all.
Floss, you don't have TikTok? Floss, put your TikTok name at the bottom of the screen so I can read it. Let me pin it. Pin message. There you guys go. You guys go. If you do have a TikTok, run over there and go hit the like button a couple times. They're trying to get me to 10,000 likes. I don't know what that means. I mean, okay, so the more likes I get, the more likely they are to share my video. Is that what you're saying?
Wow. April said she found you on TikTok.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that you were, like, big on TikTok.
I'm not big on TikTok. If you have my name, it's easy, though.
Oh, okay. She's not saying she found you, like, discovered you on TikTok.
I don't think so.
I need to
Bobby's brilliant. He's going to make us all rich one day. I hope so.
Yeah, really. I mean, that kid is smart. He's like, you know who he reminds me of? Elon Musk. Like,
It's really weird. Which Sean said, before Elon Musk come out that he was autistic, Sean was like, I think Elon Musk may be autistic, you know, because...
I've been a follower of Elon Musk for a long time.
Uh-huh.
Like before he was talked about, you know, I've always liked the stuff. Okay. But anyways,
how do people make money on TikTok if the lives don't save?
No, I think you can save them. I was reading.
I found them. I found the lives, but I couldn't figure out a way to put them back up.
I was reading something about it, but we have to.
Oh, I didn't know you had a TikTok and you came up on my For You page a month or so ago. Clip was it you running with Anna Duggar? Oh my God, yeah. I was chasing after. I mean, no YouTuber, any advice? Don't use your real name. If I could go back, I would not have ever used my real name. I still can't get away from my real name.
Don't trust anybody.
Don't trust anybody at first.
I don't care how much you like them. Do not trust them until you know them for a very long time. Because there's a lot of people, like, from what I've witnessed with her, there's a lot of people that...
I got 10,000 likes. What? You guys are beasts. Y'all's little fingers are getting it. Thank y'all.
There's a lot of people that,
You have to download them.
There's a lot of people that will, like, hey, how would you phrase it? Like, shower you or, like, act like...
Love bomb.
Love bomb you. Yeah, that's exactly what they do. They love bomb you.
Dash knew I was talking about Elon. Look. I was thinking about you.
And they love bombed you, and then like become and you thought you had like a new best friend, right? Several times, just to find out like the second you didn't do something that they agreed with, or if they wanted you to do something different, then they
were not my friend
anymore. They turned on you, yeah, and they did everything to like try to bring you down. So. It's obviously, if you do start making it, when you do start getting a little bit of a following, it's like these certain personalities of people come after you, right? Like,
I got a donut. What's a donut?
But then at the same time, you've made some really good friends, like Andy and CC and... Sorry, we're scraping this bowl.
I made some really good friends as well.
Yeah, but
Denali Ryder.
I would just say, like, you have to...
Hey, honey buns. Welcome.
I would just say, just wait a long time before you actually trust them with anything.
Look, Flossie said, just cuss them all out and move on. Why are people so hateful? I don't understand. I don't know. It's really weird. You know, it's so... Okay, so I'm going to go back to the person that was asking about advice. You said even your first name. Don't use your first... You know, if you want to use, like... your last name with something else, maybe a completely different first name, so people think that that's your first name. So if they want to, Okay, here's the thing. When I started YouTube, I started doing like makeup. Like I did like a Dollar General review. When someone sends you gifts, you cash it out. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. That's awesome. They got me to 12,000 likes. It will tell you how much you made in gifts.
Why
That's
do you have
freaking
these
awesome.
filters though? I don't get it.
Because that's freaking funny. What do you mean you don't get it? Why not?
I don't like them.
I don't like my filters, you guys.
I just want a regular picture of you.
Oh my gosh, my battery's getting low, so I gotta charge my phone. I'm gonna have to move this. If I could, so when I started, I never thought that like I would have that many followers. I thought, a few people might follow me. My family might subscribe, watch a couple videos. Probably not really. Who knows? We'll see. But I never imagined that I would get to like 66,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Like that never, I didn't think that. So I used my real name. I want one that's kind of funny. I used my real name. That's weird. And I introduced my kids. I talked about my kids. I even had like my kids on there with me at times. And the first time I ran into a little bit of trouble with another creator, it bit me in the butt, because that creator started following my local police station. My sister Flossie, her like background was ran. Her husband's information came up. Like literally, like all of our literally. When I got sent, yeah, that happened to Charlotte earlier, and I think I know who's doing it. Somebody's literally horn bombing the chat right now, and it's done on purpose. People can do it. You are a really good friend. Yeah, I like these. You can only get the money off once you hit $20, and then it goes to a PayPal. Okay.
So, but
I'm gonna be on here working like it's OnlyFans.
Another thing she did was like in the very beginning, right? So you took like my account, all the kids' YouTube account.
I got roses. I got 3 roses.
And you took all of the family's accounts, and you would like put. She would like play her videos.
I got flowers.
She would have them signed in on different TVs, right? On different devices, and like we would go to bed.
A finger heart. Oh, I'm getting so many gifts over here, you guys, and I only got 21 people in here, but they're giving me gifts. That's really cool. You just became top. Oh, Nikki, you just became top 3 viewer. Thank you, Nikki. But continue. Yeah. Well, one of the things that I would do was when I first started, I cut you off. Go ahead, baby.
No,
tell
it's
them.
fine. You go ahead.
I'm gonna let you.
No, it's all right. You go ahead.
So one thing that I would do is I would play my video from all the phones in our house. I went and subscribed. I went and subscribed to my own channel from every email that I could think of. All my kids' emails. I told my family, go subscribe to my channel. And then I would play my videos over and over and over. I would play, listen, me and my husband have a thing. We both kind of cut each other off. I do it to him. He does it to me. Do you think it's disrespectful when I do that?
No, not unless we're like arguing. If we're arguing and you cut me off, then I'm like.
It's kind of a funny thing between us now.
I definitely think though she cuts me off way more than I cut her off.
On here, maybe, but not in like real life. I don't think so. I think
maybe not in real life.
But on here.
Yeah, on here. Yeah, I don't think so in real life. Honestly, I don't think when we're talking. Well, I don't know. Sometimes like it's not bad. It's way worse on here.
I need to go find that. I think Kale's pregnant. But okay, back to like the YouTube thing. Don't use your real name. I wouldn't even use your real last name. Maybe a maiden name with a pretend first name, right? That's what I would do. What I did though to try to build my channel, I would every email address I could get my hands on. I made email addresses for my kids. Sean had multiple email addresses. Wait, two. I made like two email addresses for myself. I went and followed my own YouTube account, and then I would play the videos over and over and over. Even if you don't make content, don't don't have even a shortening of your real name because yeah.
Person being confused with some people who are being discussed. Oh, wow.
Yeah. My hubby won't take it personally with me doing that because this is kind of my domain, so I do that a lot out here. Inside, I don't feel like I do a lot.
No, I just go play video games.
Yeah. If I do it too much, he'll just go play video
games.
But I realized that I cut him off to the person that said that I was being disrespectful to my husband.
No, she's not disrespectful.
That's what somebody said. Like, you cut your husband off, let him finish. You were being disrespectful. That's kind of one of the things that I was talking about too earlier. It's just like I feel like it gets nitpicky sometimes on YouTube. Like it's really nitpicky.
It's fine. I mean, some people have different opinions. All right, you know what I'm saying? Like some people look at things a lot different. Like for instance, when we first got married, right? Like for me, in the person in my life, what I experienced was if you're talking with somebody, like it's rude to answer the phone when you're having a conversation with somebody. So like, and for her, she grew up like her family. They answer the phone if somebody calls. They answer the phone, and so we would be talking, and she would answer the phone in the middle of a conversation, and I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Like, you know, but. Not like a serious conversation, but I did consider that rude. I mean, it took me a long time to realize that, like, that's just how she is. That's her family. That's how she grew up. So, you know, people have different opinions on different things. It's fine.
Yeah. We definitely have a lot of, it was a lot for us. TikTok is going okay. This is only like my 4th live stream on it, but we're trying to get it up and running. I got 14,000 likes on here with 27 people. Amazing. What the heck? But just a little bit more information on starting YouTube and my advice. Don't use your real name. Second, watch your own videos. Don't be ashamed to watch your videos over and over and over and over. And yes, the views count. You can watch them as many times as you want. I would play them on my TV. I would play them from every phone. At night when we would go to bed, I would set them on to play.
Yeah, they would be playing all night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I would play them.
You had like 10 or 15 different channels playing your videos all the time. And I seriously think that did help at the very beginning to kind of boost it. So it might be like a little cheat to get started, you know?
That's what I did. Now, the first time I ran into some trouble, like I said, 15,000 likes with 24 people on there. That's wild. You guys are freaking amazing. Thank you guys so much. But the first time I had to run in with, you know, most people on YouTube are nice, like other creators in your genre. Like, I realized quick what my genre was, right? Reality TV news and gossip. And I started coming across other creators that were in the same genre as me, Without a Crystal Ball being one, Yasmin Whitland being one, Grace Reports being one. There were several people that right off the bat, I saw that they were covering the same topic. Now, I knew Grace Report from jump. She was someone that I watched before I even, yeah.
You should get a lot of your information from her, right?
Well, no, I would not watch her videos. Nope, not until I did my video, and then I would watch her video. Now, before I even did YouTube, I would watch her streams a lot. I would watch her videos a lot before I started a channel. Then when I started covering it, I never watched anybody else's video until after I would put mine out. Because I didn't want to subconsciously, like...
But there were times that you had to source her for different things. I think that's what I'm thinking about, right? Was it Grace Report?
No, I never watched other YouTubers. If we were going to cover the same topic and I saw that they had a similar topic, it was the Ashley Realities Roundup.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
The Ashley Realities Roundup is a blog. That's not a YouTuber.
Okay. My bad.
Yeah, you're making it sound like I steal content from other YouTubers.
No.
Don't do that, because I do not. Because I be getting accused of it from this one creator. This one creator accuses me of stealing her content when I literally never do. So it's kind of wild. 20K, here we come. What? Is there like fireworks we could set off or something? Because that's wild if we get to 20K.
They keep asking what I think about the Vaughn thing. I just think it's sad. I mean, I don't know what happened there. I mean, I've been listening as much as I can. You know, I take care of the kids during the day, and so I try to listen. I don't have my phone a lot, but I just think it's sad. I'm not sure exactly what went on, but I definitely think the woman has lost her mind. You know, I definitely think the things that she was subjecting the kids to, and her husband was weren't good for them. But at the same time,
I'm listening, babe.
um, I've known a lot of veterans. I'm a veteran, and
My husband's a veteran, so that's another reason why I wanted to cover this. That's my hubby.
I've known a lot of veterans that have taken their life, like a lot of my friends have, especially here lately, right? Like the last couple of years. Being the last year has probably been the worst. I don't know why. It's just been like crazy, ridiculous how fast they're just falling off here recently. But so I don't know the situation. I mean, it seems like there was some kind of like foul play or something, but who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely think he was driven to a certain point, and I have a lot of sympathy for him and his situation and his family. Like, I automatically have sympathy for the family. Like, I don't care what their past is. None of that matters. You know, and the whole thing with the mother, right? Like, she didn't give him up for adoption to some stranger. She let her mother adopt him, right? And she was real young. So, to me, that's not the same as just putting your kid up for adoption and not having anything to do with your kid. She was real young at the time, and it was probably what was best for him at the time. And it doesn't mean I've had and any kind of problems that they've had either. I don't think anybody should be talking about that or bringing it up because every family has problems. But when something like that happens or something serious happens, most families come together, right? It brings people back together. So this man's mama has every right to see him, and I think it's amazing that everybody has helped and as much as they have. I think that's a really good thing.
Flossie, when people ask questions, if you do see it, you can answer if you know the answer to it. He is an Army veteran. But Flossie, I know you, Nat, feel free, mods, to answer any questions that you guys do see on here. If while one of us is talking. All Things Sassy, how you doing? How you doing? All Things Sassy is one of my friends, my YouTube friends. All Things Sassy has a YouTube channel. I do try to help when people reach out to me, other channels, and ask information. I do try to give them as much help as I can give them. And most creators are very nice and understanding because I'm not the best at getting back to people a whole lot. And that's just because I do get a lot of messages. So sometimes, like there was this one creator that we had chatted for a little bit, and I just got super busy trying to get my channel up and running, and I do still collab with Molly Go Lightly. I was on with her earlier today, and I didn't know that this person had messaged me again. Like I thought I had messaged her, and that was it. And next thing I know, like months have passed. It's almost been a year, and I hadn't talked to her, which was fine because I just thought, oh, well, she's doing her own thing and I'm doing mine. Like I didn't think it was like a big deal. Thank you, Kathy. I think so as well. Because a lot of times it does. I see. My thing is like All Things Sassy. Like I talked to her the other day for the first time in a bit, but I still consider All Things Sassy like one of my people. Renelle Smith. I might talk to Renelle once every few months. Renelle's still my people. You know what I'm saying? There's several Wildflower Gypsy. Wildflower Tea. She changed her name from that to Wildflower Tea. But me and her are cool, but I literally we were supposed to collab, and I got the Marvon situation happened, and I got like overtaken with the Marvon situation, and I forgot to respond. Like I forgot to email her back, and she's not mad at me for that. Like, and I finally was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. She like popped in on one of my streams. I'm like, I'm so sorry. She's like, no, girl, it's all good. Most people understand that like sometimes it may be a while. I think everybody is busy with their channel, with their kids. We do have 6 kids too. We do have 6 kids. Oh my gosh, thank you guys. Send a mic, send a target. Thank you guys. Is there a way I can say thank you? Like, can I hit your name and it send you like a thank you or something? I don't know. Um, but most
Like,
people don't take me like not talking to them for a couple months as like, oh, LB don't talk to us no more. LB don't like us anymore. Um, no, thank you. I'm a bit behind, but yes, you help me extremely. And the best way is you thank people that help you. I appreciate you. No, thank you, all things sassy. I've had a couple people help me, like when I've had questions. You know what I'm saying? All things sassy. See, I'm not the best. And the thing is when I already will get a lot of messages. Like I get messages.
I get mad
Facebook.
when she don't read my message. I'm like, hey,
Sean,
hey.
Sean gets mad when I read
Like,
his messages.
like, what do you, at least read mine. Come on.
But I'll get like, and I'm not the one to tell people not to message me because like I want to respond to messages. But I looked the other day and I had messages in my Instagram from May. But I try to check them, but it's like one at a time. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm like in this conversation with who I'm responding to, and it's in between work and football practice, or while I'm at football practice, while I'm trying to watch the kids, or so it's just a lot. Um, but that one creator, apparently it had been like a year had passed, and she got mad that I had not responded, but I didn't know that I literally thought the last time we left off was like me responding to her. I didn't know that she had responded back. And she really had an issue with that. Started making sly little comments on her channel about me, and 30,000 likes. That is wild. 30 people got me 30,000 likes. That is so crazy. That is so wild.
Hey, thanks to everybody
Yeah,
that was
thank y'all
thanking me
so much.
for my
Oh,
service.
yeah, and thank you all for thanking him. I cut you off. I'm sorry. I thought you were thanking them for the likes. Oh, anyways, so what? I didn't know that YouTube could be as vicious as it is either. Um,
It's like a war. It seriously
I
is.
got a football.
Like, wars are won by propaganda. If you look at like the war that's going on in the Ukraine, and
Don't start talking politics on here, please.
I'm not talking.
Okay.
This is not politics.
Okay.
All right. Like it's all it's all propaganda. They're constantly putting out propaganda on both sides, and it's just like YouTube. It's not like, well, for a lot of people on YouTube, it's not about the truth. Like it's just propaganda. People will put out false things. They'll twist everything. So I would just kind of hang my head low and not really mess with a lot of people if I start a YouTube channel. Like, and if you do collab with somebody, don't get too involved with anybody because it seems like.
See, the first time somebody reached out to me for collab, and I was like, "Oh yeah," because I thought, of course, when you collab, you grow your. That's a way to network, and you grow your channel. Go ahead. I'm sorry. That's not the way you looked at me.
I looked at you like that because you keep almost trying to poke me in the eye with your finger because you talk with your hands so much.
Oh,
No, I mean,
um,
I was just saying, it seems like it's not, for a lot of people, it's not about necessarily what the truth is. It's about what they can twist, so it's kind of like a cutthroat place, a real cutthroat place, I would say.
yeah. Thank you for the ice cream. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I literally got 33,000 likes. Look, I think I'm gonna do good on TikTok. I think so. Wildflower heard me speaking. She heard me talking. Were your ears ringing? I was just talking about how I'm the worst at getting back to people. but it's not intentionally. It's between work, 6 kids, and I was just bringing you up about how I still have to get back with you. But definitely one thing with YouTube is be careful with who you collab with. Like, I was so eager to collab with other creators that, look at my sunglasses. I was so eager to collab with other creators that I think I definitely went on a channel that I shouldn't have went on, and it bit me in the butt. You know, I had a great collab with Sherelle. That was a good collab with the Mama June thing. Yeah, even as a sub, it's best not to use your real name because I've literally seen subscribers get attacked. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. I've seen subscribers get attacked. I've seen subscribers get doxxed. Like, this is my hubby. This is him. Hey. But you're always so kind back to me. I've always think about the name Enoch and Giggle. We were gonna name Sean wanted to. I think you know that Sean wanted to name Eli Enoch. You remember that? Don't act like I'm a liar up on this YouTube.
Hold up.
Don't act like
you're confused. I did not want to name him Enoch. No, I got Eli.
Which one was it?
I got Eli from the Book of Eli because that was like my favorite movie.
Who did you want to name Enoch? And I was like, no.
I don't want to name it. Dude, I don't know.
Oh my God.
Hey, I'm not.
I had never heard of Enoch. I had never heard of the name Enoch until he was like, it was one of the kids. You wanted to name Enoch. Maybe it was Bobby. I don't remember. But you wanted to name, and I'm like, where are you getting the name from? And you said it was from the Bible, and I was like, what? Really?
Dude, I don't remember that.
I swear.
I don't ever.
Flossie, you ever remember? I've told that story on here. I'm not lying about it. I promise you wanted to name one of the kids Enoch.
All right, whatever you say.
I cannot believe you do not remember that.
No, I don't. I don't remember ever wanting to name any of my kids Enoch.
Thank God we're taking you to the doctor tomorrow.
I wouldn't want to name. I don't even like that name.
I can't help it. Then why'd you suggest it?
I didn't.
I promise you did.
No. The only look. What kid was it then?
Either Eli or Bobby.
No, I think you're getting confused with Eli and the whole thing about the whole
book
reason
Eli
why
that comes with the book Eli.
I wanted to name. All right,
Molly
whatever.
Doc. Poor Molly, people don't give her a chance. She is loud but has good intentions. Yeah. First gift, thank you.
KJC, look, my man does this crap too. How do you know she's not wrong?
I'm telling you.
Automatically, I'm wrong. You know, my man does this crap
I didn't even realize, like, I had never even seen that name in the Bible. Like, I was like, what
Well,
Enoch?
I mean, I definitely know who Enoch was.
That's how I come to know Enoch.
I mean, I didn't ever want to name one of the kids.
I know. He's crazy over here, you guys. Now maybe I dreamed that. Maybe I dreamed it. I have a cousin named Enoch. Maybe I dreamed it.
I can go back and every kid that we've had, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can pretty much remember like the names that we talked about, right?
Obviously not. You're forgetting one.
Dude. My boyfriend too.
Okay, what name were we considering for Eli outside of Eli? What girl name were we talking about?
I don't remember the girl name.
Because we never talked about a girl name.
Okay,
It was only a boy name, I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's why I don't remember it.
But you didn't remember that?
All I know.
What about Bobby? Well, oh, no. What about Dakota? What were we going to name Dakota? It keeps freezing for me. I'm heading back to YouTube. Oh, no. Is it? Is it getting secrets?
Man,
is it freezing? What were we going to name Bobby? No, Dakota. What were we going to name Dakota?
Didn't you want to name him Dooley or something?
Yeah, I wanted to name him Dooley.
Dooley?
But we told people, it was one of them we told them we were going to name him Chuck Norris. Maybe Bobby?
I think that was Bobby.
When I was pregnant with Bobby, we literally convinced our whole family that we were going to name Bobby Chuck Norris. All right, let me see if I can maybe get off. I might close TikTok out if it's freezing. I have you on 2 phones. I got 2. I can't say the rest of that because I don't want to get in trouble.
But, yeah, I mean, I might have brought it up at one time, but I really can't ever see.
You did.
Ever wanting.
Because I was like, what is that name from?
Ever wanting to name my kid Enoch.
It
doesn't seem like it would fit. So I don't think I did, but whatever. It doesn't matter.
We have 6 children, been pregnant 7 times, and we legit 1,000% convinced our whole family that we were gonna name Bobby. Look, that YouTuber knew that I was talking about her, and she's porn bombing me now. But literally, people was like, "Are you still gonna name that kid Chuck Norris?" And I was like, "Absolutely!" And my aunt was like, "Yeah, name him Chuck Norris," and everybody else was like, "No." But yeah, we did. No, Miss Rebecca, you're not on timeout. Which we just had to boot this one thing, so they might have hit you on accident. But I don't think so. I see you, babe. Being on chat made my evening. Hey, hey, hey. Bots, yeah. Dirty bots in the chat. I hope TT does all my likes. I will look like a crazy person. Thank you. TikTok. I hope TikTok don't show all my likes.
TikTok.
I see that lady comment, but my 2 comments before aren't there. Weird. Huh. Let me see.
Hey, YouTube, for some reason.
We'll hold them.
Man, I've had my comments, I'll comment, and I'm a moderator on her channel.
I see it.
And I've commented before and went back for whatever reason and didn't see my comment. So I don't know what the heck happened.
Now, I see your comments. You say you were watching me on your TV, on TikTok and YouTube. I'm watching you on 2 TikToks and my YouTube and my TikTok. Thank you. How old are your kids, if you don't mind me asking? Well, we have a 17-year-old daughter. We have a 14-year-old son. We have a 11-year-old son, an 8-year-old son, a 7-year-old son, and a 5-year-old girl. And
my baby.
And we had one that we lost that would have been 6. No. Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
Sorry, we pushed at the same time, y'all.
Shit. I was just thinking earlier when I was talking to Kennedy, I was like, man, I'm so glad that we had another kid. And I had a little girl, like a little baby girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because she's like, man, I love all my kids the same, and I love them all to death. But,
thank you.
Having a baby girl is like something. That's a whole nother thing right there. Like your boys, you want them to be tough and independent. But like her, I'm like, I want her to stay my baby.
Yeah. I like the name Walker. What happened to me and Molly? Me and Molly are good. I was literally on with Molly this morning. The information being put out that me and Molly are not good was wrong information, because that YouTuber is always putting out incorrect information all the time. Literally, that YouTuber insists on calling me by my real name because she knows. And then when somebody said, "Why did she change her name?" She said she had to change her name because she got caught in so many of her lies. Wrong. That is wrong. That's not why I changed my name. I changed my name.
Who said that?
Katie said that I had to change my name from my real name to Elle Bee because I got caught in so many of my lies. That is laughable considering all the things that Katie said I lied about. I have videos up on my YouTube channel showing the proof that I did not lie.
Why did she change her name?
I know, right? If that's why people's changing names. Literally, the reason I had to change my name was because she literally followed my police department on Facebook. She literally followed my police department on Facebook. She found out where I was from. She pulled my financial information, literally said, "I paid for this." I have it on my channel where she says, "I paid for this." What else? What else did she do?
There's a whole history there,
It's a whole bunch of stuff.
And there's a whole history there. And trust me when I tell you that it was very one-sided. I mean, there's one incident that Elle Bee apologized for where she went off defending herself, and then went off towards this other person after she had been attacked multiple times. So it's just this whole big history. I mean, I was there when they were trying. It's I don't even want to get into it.
Yeah, TikTok. This is TikTok right now.
Yeah, just trust me when I tell you it's not worth even looking into. I mean, it's too much.
Who is it? Hi.
What is it?
What you need, buddy?
Y'all recording?
Yeah, we're on a live stream.
Okay.
You need something?
Yeah, my head hurts.
Aspirin.
No, we got some liquid Benadryl.
aspirin. There's some aspirin right in the cabinet. It's a little bottle. I'll come in there.
Alright.
I would prefer
I
to-
saw it, but I didn't know.
Do you want to go help him?
He's 200 pounds, boy.
I just don't want him taking like too much or anything. So I'll go.
No, I'll go help him, but I thought you were gonna say you prefer for him not to take it.
Well, I would probably give him like
that dude's
I would probably give him like children's Tylenol.
Size of a grown man.
That's Caden, yeah. That's Caden. He got a headache. My poor Caden. Yeah, I've been thinking about redoing the arrest video as a pre-recorded, just because I did it as a live stream and it came out really long, and I have some people commenting on it saying, I have some people commenting saying like that me reading the chat was really distracting and that it was hard for them to keep up with the actual story of what happened because I like got sidetracked so many times. So I thought about like doing like a pre-recorded video too for anybody that wanted to watch it without having to go through that whole stream.
Man, this studio is so like cool, honestly. When I walk in here, I'm like, man, my baby's got it going on.
Yes, I do. I need his football schedule and all the other kids too. Okay, Flossie, I'll get it to you. Caden, we have his schedule already, but we don't have the little boy's schedule yet. She's a digital stalker. Yeah. I want live. Yeah. It's really wild. I mean, it's just, it sucks that it's got, I don't understand because like I've been on with Molly several times, and even when I'm not on with her, I try to watch her. And I rarely see her bring up this other creator. And the thing is, though, is when we go live or when Molly goes live, that other person has just posted crap about Molly. Like clips of Molly's stream from earlier, from the night before, or Molly's mugshot, you know. And so when Molly goes live, people will come in there and say, did you see what she put up? And it's hard to not address it. But Molly tries really not to. Like, Molly's like, oh, yeah, the one that shall not be named, I saw what she did. So she really tries to just ignore it. But then the other creator is saying, well, she won't stop talking about me. But she really tries not to.
That blows my mind, the whole mugshot thing. When you told me about that, I was like, what? How did she get the mugshot? And why does that even matter? Like, what does that matter? Like,
I saw that. Somebody posted that clip on Twitter. Somebody posted the clip on Twitter where she said, I just got finished watching Molly's video, or while I was watching Molly live, and I'm like, why were you watching her live? If you don't like her, don't watch her live, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Hey.
I couldn't imagine being, you know,
Live keeps pausing.
I don't know. I'm not.
Almost
I don't wanna
40K.
get into all that,
We're so close
so.
to 40K. I think, am I pausing a lot? Because if so, I'll just go ahead and end this one.
Man, Sandra, that is one of the places that I want to go so bad. I want to go to New Zealand so bad.
Molly has merch with her mugshot on it. She really does. What's so crazy, Molly said, is after her arrest and everything, she put her mugshot on merchandise, and that she sold so much merchandise with that mugshot that Teesprings actually reached out to her and was like, wow, you just like hit like a record of merch, because she sold so much merch with her mugshot.
I think it's pretty cool that she did that. You know, and the whole mugshot thing, I mean, it kind of got turned around. I think it's pretty funny that it got turned around, but I don't get that, man. Like, pulling up people's past to try to use it against them. Like, everybody's got a past. Everybody's done stupid things. Like, that's what really bothers me about the whole situation with
Let me get the 40K.
Vaughn's mother
Mm-hmm.
and his father. That's terrible, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what those people did. You know,
It's very sad, yeah.
it doesn't matter what they did. You know,
You gained 50 minutes. I know, right? She put her mugshot on a mug. She sure did. She sure did.
funny.
Yeah. How do y'all balance all the children's activities?
We
It's
don't.
well, no, we do. I mean, we don't miss them.
I don't feel like we're balancing them. No, we're
The
just-
kids should. Well, Caden does football basically all year round, because even when they're not in season to play, they still work out and have practice pretty much. So they literally, Caden practice like Monday through Friday most of the time. He went to church camp like a couple weeks ago, and he missed football practice, but he has practice, which is about to change. But he has practice Monday morning at 6:45, Tuesday evening at 5:30, Thursday morning at 6:45, and then two of our little boys just started on Mondays and Thursdays at 6:30 to like 8:30, and Dakota is actually starting tomorrow evening. But we're gonna be very busy the next few days because Sean has 2 doctor's appointments tomorrow. So in the morning we're going to his doctor's appointment. We got to take Bobby back to the eye doctor, and then we have. I feel like there's something else we got to do. Dakota got football practice tomorrow evening. His first practice.
The other kids don't.
The other kids don't. Not tomorrow. Caden does. Caden's got practice tomorrow evening, as does Coco.
I feel like she might.
It stresses him out.
She might feel like that we balance it. I feel like I'm just maintaining, like just barely getting by. I feel like I'm just going when I'm told to go. It's so much with the kids' football, and I'm not complaining at all. It's just a lot, and sometimes. So, I just feel like I'm just maintaining. She's like, hey, you got to have so-and-so here at this time. And I'm like.
Considering that he doesn't like to get out of the house and that stresses him out to do a lot of things. But I go to football practice with him. We can't go to Caden's football practice. We take him in the morning, drop him off, or take him in the evening and drop him off. Sometimes I wake up early enough to do it. Sometimes Sean wakes up early enough to do it. Do you guys want me to go ahead and close it out because it's pausing? We're literally at 39.2, which is awesome. You guys did so good.
Unplug your phone. It might be pausing because it's like heating up.
You think?
Maybe.
It's not hot.
It's not.
Y'all feel like y'all are living at the field or in your car? Well, we live pretty close to the field,
it's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's just, like with her working but we have it real easy compared to a lot of people, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
We do.
Because I do work from home.
I would feel bad to even act like we have it hard, right?
Yeah.
We have it pretty easy. We just have a lot of kids and they're all in football, so it's like go sometimes. But we're really, really close to the football field.
Yeah.
And she gets to work from home, and I don't have to work right now at this moment,
Right.
I'm a disabled veteran, but I don't have to work. I do have to go to these doctor appointments tomorrow, and all week.
That's true. Yeah. So we have two appointments tomorrow, which is on the 2nd.
It's terrible.
We have 2 appointments on the 4th, and then we have 1 appointment on the 5th, and then we have open house on the 8th and the 9th. And then I gotta finish school supply shopping. I gotta finish that out, which I'm getting close. So Kaylee girl just started conditioning for cheer and pulling up to get her and see the boys field hearing the band is awesome. Yeah. Oh my gosh, going to games is freaking awesome. I love going to games.
Yeah. How do you say it? Cole? Yeah, I don't do good with going out in like public anymore. Especially, it's gotten a lot worse since I got laid off with COVID. I think it was like all right before. It wasn't near as bad before I got laid off with COVID. Right when COVID happened, I got laid off and I stayed at home for so long. It got so much worse, which it was bad before.
It got really bad after being laid off for a bit.
Like anything coming up. With the exception of like football, if she's going with me, it's fine. Like her going to my doctor appointments, and I hate to sound like a little child on here, but her going to my doctor appointments just makes it that much easier on me. It makes it easier for me to go because I would cancel if she wasn't going with me, honestly. But it's hard. It's really hard for me to get out of the house a lot of times. I don't. But she makes sure that I'm doing it, I guess.
Yeah, I
Now,
try to. Thank you so much, Denise. Rebel for tomorrow. Hope your family's doing. Denise, I hope your family's doing well. I've been praying for y'all. And uh, from broken to better. I was typing this in the chat. We don't know what city she lives in, and we can't. If we did know, we could not put that here.
did Destiny
I
fall
could.
asleep?
I'm not sure. I could not put. I think she's saying she's sleeping.
Oh,
We would never put what city someone lives in because that could get us in a lot of trouble. Someone could accuse us of doxing, something like that. So, I know the state that she lives in, but I don't care about the city she lives in. I don't know where it is. And putting that in someone's chat could definitely get them in some trouble. So, not sounding rude or anything. I'm just, putting that out there. She asked what city Katie lives in.
yeah.
I have a 20-year-old son in the Army, in Iraq, Army infantry, been there since April 2022. Oh, sending prayers. As a mom, I can't imagine. I went through Sean being in Afghanistan as an Army wife, and thankfully, though, when he was in Afghanistan, like, he told me that it wasn't as, like, what was it, like, not as, like, bad as, like, Iraq, when you were in Iraq. Like, it wasn't as, like, hostile, I guess, as it was in Iraq.
Yeah, we didn't have as much. We didn't have as much enemy contact in Afghanistan as we did in Iraq. Nowhere near. Iraq was like a daily basis almost.
Yeah.
Afghanistan was, it was like maybe once a week, a little bit of contact here and there.
Yeah.
We didn't even go out all the time, so it was a little bit more laid back. Where I was at, people could have been 20 miles, away from where I was at, and it'd be a total different experience for them. So,
Since the pandemic, it's more difficult for me to get out. I was so outgoing before. Yeah, Sean. Ever since I've been with Sean, he didn't really like to get out and about. But since COVID and quarantine and getting laid off, he's really started having a lot more difficulty with that. So even like when I was telling him last night, I was like, "So listen, we got X, Y, Z to do, this week." He was like, "I don't want to know. I don't want to know." And I'm like, "Sometimes I have to tell you, but usually I will wait to the last minute." Yeah, he's been in Iraq and Afghanistan. Iraq 2009, 2010. No, Iraq 2005, 2006. Afghanistan 2009, 2010. Sean was at Iraqi Freedom as well. No Botox for me. I drink going more places. Okay, now go to YouTube. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to shut this one off and go over to YouTube. But we are going to start working on this. And when I go live just for chit chats, we'll do that on here as well. I'm going to start trying to
I don't know. Do you think it's anxiety or like?
Yeah, I think. I don't know. What else would it be?
I don't know.
Y'all come jump over on YouTube
I
in
don't
case
really know
this
what
one's
anxiety is, I don't think.
in case this one's cutting in and out. We're gonna go ahead and transfer over to YouTube. We're not gonna be on much longer just because we do have to get up early in the morning to get these appointments. But I will be doing regular streams tomorrow when we do get back. But everybody on here, go follow me on my YouTube channel, which most of you guys are from my YouTube channel. But if anybody just so happens to be new, it's Elle Bee over on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for all the gifts. You guys are wonderful. We're going to get this TikTok channel blowing up. And one day, I'm going to be battling Mama June. I'm going to beat her, too. Probably not, but we'll see. Bye, y'all. Let me see. And now, let's see.
Yeah, Lisa, it is. It was. It's, I guess it's a mixture of several things, but that's part of it, I guess.
You guys are going to have to, okay, so I got 595 diamonds. I got 39,000 likes. You have more diamonds than 99% of hosts with a similar following. You have more diamonds than 99% of hosts with a similar following. Because I only had 25 people on there, but I got it says viewers 235. Viewers who commented 39. So there was people watching that didn't comment. How do you know if it's monetized though? Because I don't know.
Thank you, being baby.
My husband is a Marine.
See, I don't know, man, because I feel I've been diagnosed with PTSD or whatever, and I get it. I've changed a lot. Of course, I've changed. I'm not anywhere near the same person I was when I first, before I went to Iraq, right? But I don't know. Some of it, I just feel like it's not like, I don't know. Maybe this is just me, but sometimes I feel like, now there's definitely issues, and she could probably give you a list of issues I have, but some of it I feel like it's just me, like where I'm comfortable, right? So like I don't like leaving the house and being around a lot of people and a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
I like being home where I feel safe. Like this is where I feel safe. I feel like my family's safe here.
This is his safe spot.
Like I'm good here. I don't like going out. You never know what's gonna happen.
Thank you,
the world's
Amanda.
crazy at this point, and it's not like when I go out I'm scared that anything's gonna happen. I just don't like leaving my house because I feel safe here. I feel comfortable here. I can leave to go to like Walmart and go in, get groceries real quick, and then get out. Football games, it isn't terrible, to see.
He never stays the whole game. Like he always leaves early, but Kennedy's a lot like Sean. Like she don't like leaving the house either. Like she don't mind leaving, but she don't like being gone for very long. Like even football games. She'll get to a football game or football practice, and she'll be like, "I'm ready to go back home."
I wonder if I've made her that way though. Because she's like my little tag along, and like I've been that way her entire life, right?
Right.
So does she want to go home because she's so used to us not staying anywhere long?
Possibly.
And I'm always like, me and Kenny are leaving. I don't know, or maybe I don't know, but like I just feel. I think to me it's like when you take a dog and you fight them, right? People who fight dogs, the parent will get that dog. Like animal control might go pick up, some dogs that people were using to fight, and they won't put those dogs back in a family home. They'll put them down a lot of times, So because they realize that dog has been changed mentally, the way he thinks, the way that dog thinks is just different, and it's not really. He'll never be like a good family dog, right?
Yeah.
You can't make a good family dog. And sometimes I wonder if that's just what it is, like, is it the same thing rather than it being like PTSD? Is it just that, I'll never be like a good, or not a good, but I'll never be like a normal person again, right?
I mean, it's your normal. What's normal?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's really normal? You're going to be like what's normal to you. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't know if it's like anxiety or maybe I don't know what anxiety is. Maybe I got anxiety all the time. I don't know. I know, like, when she tells me about stuff that I have coming up, doctor appointments and all that, like, it stresses me out bad. Like, I'm like, man, I don't even want to know until it's time to go.
Yeah, he don't like to know. But I'm like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't get it, but I do understand that he struggles with it. So when he's like, because it used to irritate me when I would try to tell him about like finances or like things coming up, he'd be like, I don't want to know, and I'm like, ugh, what do you mean?
I think it took
like
you
I need
a long
to tell
time.
you.
I think it took you a long time to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. Anyways, go ahead. I'm sorry. I cut you off.
When you're live, you deserve it. Do you can post a Cash App on your TikTok? Or are you talking about like on here? We have a dog that maybe we could turn into it. You think Pluto would be a service dog? You think Pluto?
We talked about that the other day.
Pluto is a really good dog.
Yeah, I don't have a service dog, but I have a dog, and I've always been a dog person. Like, a dog is your best friend. A dog loves you no matter what. Like, that dog in there loves me to death. Mm-hmm. Even though I'm the one that, like, disciplines it and has, like, got onto its butt whenever it does something, like, eats the entire pizza off the stove or something, Because she is kind of bad. But, like, when I walk in the room, she's just staring at me, like, looking at me the whole time.
It's so funny.
Everywhere I go, she's following me.
She follows him. If he goes to the bathroom and shuts the door, she's like this. On the door. And I'm like, Pluto, let him potty.
I I either have the kids knocking on the door or Pluto's over there scratching at the door. Like Kennedy's always at my door when I'm in the bathroom.
It's so wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always got somebody knocking at his door. But Pluto might could be like a.
Yeah, I mean, I consider
She's young right now, though.
I definitely can think a dog for me has been therapeutic.
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 Yeah, therapeutic.
I definitely think that's been a plus. Cause like when you're down, I mean everybody's got a day that they're like down and they're kind of depressed or whatever. Your dog is like right there, you know. And you can't get that from a cat. Like,
Some people can.
well, maybe some people can.
My good friend loves cats.
Yeah, but like.
My Cash App is LB7, but it's not ELLEBE. That one was taken, so it's ELLBEE7. I'm pinning it because someone asked about it. But if you see that, if you go find it, and you're like, wait, that's not how you spell her name. The one where you spell my name was already taken. So I think mine has a picture on there, but someone was asking. I'm so sorry, baby.
No, that's all right.
Go ahead.
I don't even know what I was saying. I
How
think I was
about
just talking about
Pluto?
dogs. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like on a bad day, you know, you had a bad day, you always got your dog there. And like the way that dog looks at you is just like you can just see the love in its eyes, you know. And that's the way Pluto's always is with me. It's aggravating sometimes because she's always up my butt. Like I cannot do nothing without that dog or Kennedy, you know. But
it's so funny because like I'll wake up in the middle of the night and like I'll be like on Sean, lift your arm up. So like I sleep like this on Sean.
yeah,
This is how I sleep every night.
with one leg over my
With
leg.
one leg over his leg. But I'll wake up and Pluto will be on the other side, under the other arm.
Yeah.
And like Pluto's like little paw will be like, and I can reach over and like feel Pluto's little paw.
Or Kenny will come.
Or Kennedy,
Kennedy will come get in bed. And it's crazy because Kennedy will crawl up on my arm and throw a leg over my leg, just like you.
me.
So I'll be like this, sleeping. And it's great. It's perfect.
Sometimes we smush him though.
Yeah, well, they put off a lot of body heat. So, and she gets cold real easy. So, sometimes I'm in there and I'm like, oh my God, I'm sweating to death. Can't sleep. But
Kennedy is 5. She's 5 and she is Sean's little like pride and joy. Mine too.
all of them are. She's just my baby girl, you know. I didn't even think that I wanted another.
Thank you for the Cash App. I just got it. Thank you.
I didn't even think that I wanted another girl until she came along, you know.
We didn't think we would get another girl anyways. When I
No.
got pregnant with the one that we lost, we knew it was a boy. Then when we got pregnant with Kennedy, we just knew it was a boy. We're like, yeah, it's a boy. Sean didn't even come with me. What?
I was just reading that. They call it Appalachian crochet designs.
Yeah,
Me and my bunny. She been hold hands while we sleep. We're both hot, so either we wake up in a puddle or hold hands. I know that too.
Yeah. So when I got pregnant with Kennedy, we were just convinced that she would be a boy as well. Like we were like, Sean can't have girls. We don't think something don't work right, you know, for him to produce a girl. So, anyways, why are you looking at me like that? You know, we didn't think that, but we didn't think we could have a girl. So he didn't even go with me to my appointment to find out what it was. For one, it was like chaotic. You didn't go. Kaden and Paris came with me. Why are you looking at me like that?
What was I doing?
You were keeping the other kids.
Okay, all right.
This was when
That makes sense.
Bobby when he was younger, he was a handful. He's the autistic one, and now he's one of the easiest ones.
Kennedy is very much like him when he was young.
Yeah. So my 2 oldest kids went with me to the appointment. I have 2 girls. My oldest one, who's 17, is a girl, and the youngest one, who is 5, is a girl, and the 4 boys in the middle are all boys. So my oldest two went with me, Paris and Kaden. And they put me up on the table, and we're doing the ultrasound. And I look at the baby on the monitor, and I said, "Is that a penis?" Because it looked like a I said, "Is that a penis?" And he goes, "No, actually, it's not. That's a little girl." And I said, "What? Are you serious?" And he says, "Yes, it's a little girl." And Paris and Kate, of course, they got super happy. And
I really didn't want a little girl. I didn't.
You were like, I don't need a girl. It's fine.
I just thought they were like, I don't know, they were like little girls were like, you know, they want their hair done and they want like little bows and.
Which he does it now.
Yeah, I don't have a problem doing it. Like I brush her hair.
He'll come and show me. He'll be like, look, I did her hair.
I paint her daggone toenails. Like I do whatever. It doesn't matter. I drink tea with her. It's like she makes me a little food all the time. I don't care, you know. But before, because Paris was like 3 when we
Paris was 3
when we got married, so she wasn't like she was a little girl, but she wasn't like. And then she was like my stepdaughter, so I was just like.
She was kind of close. They were kind of close at first. Then she got this attitude that Paris got when Sean got deployed and came back, that really hurt the relationship. It was almost like, and because her real daddy kind of stepped in a little bit during that time when Sean was gone. So when Sean came back, it was like she had this fear that by getting close to Sean again would be like betraying her real dad somehow.
It was something, but when we got together, I was like real distant from her too, because she's just like a little girl. I'm like a 20-something-year-old man, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do with that.
That's a pretty name.
Right? So the only time that we really got along was like when I was hunting or fishing, and I was cleaning animals. She always liked,
Thank you, Nettie.
She always liked being there when I was like cleaning fish or cleaning some ducks.
Did they go live tonight? Did Molly and Justin go live tonight? Oh, thank you guys for the Cash App. You guys are awesome.
Man, when Kennedy was born, it was like, I was like, man, I don't know, just something changed. I'm hard on my boys sometimes, you know, because I want them to be tough. I'm trying to raise men, you know. I ain't trying to raise some babies, and
Thank you.
so I'm kind of hard on them, but you know, with her, she's just like a little baby that I just want to protect, and you know, it's crazy.
Yeah, they're like little best buddies. Okay, because I was like, I didn't think so.
What's everybody saying no for?
I asked if Justin and Molly went live tonight.
Oh.
Okay. I was on with her earlier, and then I saw that she did another one because when I was doing my regular content, I saw that she was live. One saying something about fat. I don't know. I have to go back and watch it. Thank you guys so much for the Cash Apps. I got a couple Cash Apps. Thank you guys so much. I noticed that one had the same name as one of my names.
Yeah.
Murray's Angel. Me and you have a name in common. I'm not gonna say it because.
Thank you, Princess Jasmina. I could see it, but yeah, somebody was talking about. I guess that it is. They were saying it is weird for. It is. It was really weird. Like, it was kind of weird at first when we first got married. Like, you had kids, and I kind of helped with them or whatever, but I was like. I knew I was becoming a stepfather, right, when I married you, but I was just like, I don't know what to do with them kids, you know? I was like, especially the little girl.
Yeah.
Like Caden was 5 months old, so he's like a little baby. I could hold him and like feed him a bottle and stuff. So,
we've been together. This December will be 14 years. Our wedding anniversary. December 20th will be our 14th wedding anniversary.
Oh, that's cool. I chose not to have kids due to genetic issues. I hate to hear that.
Yeah.
That would suck to have to make a decision like that. So
Absolutely.
I'm very sympathetic towards that.
Best gifts of my life.
Atomic Betsy. But I have 22 kids. Best gifts. What are heart kids?
Heart kids?
Yeah,
Like where she, is it like a foster type thing?
yeah, what is a heart kid?
My feet are killing me.
My man and I have been together since my son was 2. They still struggle with the relationship. It got harder as he got older. Being a step parent is tough. Yeah, it is. It can be really tough, especially if you don't have a lot of support from the other, whatever you want to call him, guy,
The other parent.
parent. Yeah, I mean, I call him that,
Will, was he in the military when you met? So he was National Guard when we met, and he had a deployment coming up. Not so. He had a deployment that he already knew about when we started dating.
So I went to the National Guard and started working. Actually,
Offshore.
I was supposed to go to school and then go back active to become an officer, but I guess I didn't come back, and I didn't like the amount of time from when I got back from Iraq and ETS and everything. Wow, your feet are freezing.
I know they're cold.
Holy crap!
They always get cold in here.
But I thought about buying you a little blanket for in here, like a little throw. The other day when I was at the store, I seen them and I was like, "But you're always on me about spending money." So
I
was
know.
like, "Spend no money."
I literally just told you. I said, "Don't be buying me anything else unless you call me first."
But
Thank you,
what was I saying?
About how when you were
yeah.
gonna go to school,
Yeah,
re-enlist.
but there wasn't enough time. I guess I don't know. Something got messed up with my paperwork, so my tuition didn't get paid for, and I was in college, and I wasn't receiving my my money every month, so I had to get a job, and I ended up getting a job working offshore. I had to withdraw from college, and started working offshore on oil rigs.
Mm-hmm.
I was making really good money, so and I was at that time I was in the National Guard and started talking to her. She proposed after a week, begged me to marry her, and
I told you I can't believe him. Actually, that's not what happened. We started talking, and he did not propose, but I thought he did, and he didn't tell me. Most of my subscribers have heard this story, but we've been dating for several months, and he stayed down here with me mostly because when I moved out of the house that I was living in. So when we started dating, I was living with his cousin because we were all single. Me, Flossie, and our best friend, Brooke, who was his cousin, we were all single at the time, and we were living together in a trailer with all of our kids. Well, me and Flossie moved into one of our mom's houses, and he started staying with me over there a lot, and we've been dating for a few months, and he was offshore, and he called me one day, and I was like on my way home from work, and he was like, so I've been thinking, like I'm going to be getting deployed soon, so I've been thinking maybe we should get married. And dumb me, I ain't never been proposed to. So I was like, yeah, of course. I would love to marry you. So I guess people do normally talk about it though. But the way he asked was not like a let's discuss
Does that say
it.
sweatiest couple?
Sweetest, probably. Where do you see
I think it says sweatiest. Or the sweatiest?
Maybe, but it probably means sweetest.
Sweatiest
We're
couple.
calling people out.
Yeah, it's probably a what's it called when it's phone change?
Typo?
Yeah, no, the phone change.
Autocorrect.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny. The sweatiest couple.
Hell, you like you had seen the devil on that live when that one was coming. Are you talking about the woman that came on and was like cursing? Is that the one you're talking about? Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That stressed me out a little bit. Because she was like saying GD, like on the live, and I knew her daughter was close, her little girl. But I knew she was passionate about what she was saying. She was talking about like people in authority, like taking over, like abusing their power. And like I knew she felt really strongly about the issue with Vaughn. She was being very loud cursing, and she said GD twice. And she said other curse words, but the GD is really what like kind of done me in. I was like, yeah, she said GD and Jesus give me grace in the same sentence and did the sign of the cross. And her daughter was like right there, and her daughter was little. So that was stressful for me. So I had to kind of I muted myself and took myself off the screen because it gave me a little bit of anxiety. But you guys, she messaged me and apologized. She emailed me and she was like, "I'm really sorry. I'm really going through a tough time. I should not have acted like that." And she was.
You're not signed in, dude?
Oh, you have to do it over here. What do you want to say?
Oh, no, nothing. I just didn't want that person to think I was, like, calling them out or anything about the sweatiest. I just thought it was funny. I thought it was a funny topic.
He is the sweatiest. Anyways, no, I'm just picking. He don't really sweat. Yeah, not really. You don't really sweat. Do I sweat?
No, look.
I don't sweat.
She can go, like...
I don't sweat. I can get really
She
hot.
probably don't want me to say this, but she can go, like, a week and not stink. Not take a bath or nothing.
I don't go a week without taking a bath. You're going to have people
look, back in the day, look, when she...
Okay.
Back,
go ahead and tell it.
We had a bunch... When all our kids were little, like, there were, like,
He's
3
in the
or 4 days.
doghouse from here on out.
There were, like, 3 or 4 days. She would not take a bath. And I swear, it was the weird... I was like, how do you not start stinking after?
I don't stink, ever.
She doesn't. It's so weird.
But when he worked
I
offshore...
think she's like an alien or something.
When he worked offshore, it got rough at times. I went through, like, a depression, too. And, he would come home and I'd be, like, wild.
Bro.
Like, I looked wild, but I didn't smell.
No, she didn't smell. But her eyes would be like her hair would be a mess. She'd be wearing, like, sweatpants, one leg rolled up, like, mismatching shoes, like house shoes. And I'd be like, damn, I've been gone for 21 days.
You can't even dress up when I'm coming home. You
like,
can't brush that hair.
You can't fix up a little bit.
I
when
about
come
ended
home?
it. I was like, click. Don't you do that.
Mhm. Right, she looked
all mamas have been there,
like
so
wild-eyed.
it was tough at times.
I get it now.
Yeah,
I mean,
now he gets it.
There's days that I'm like, just so mentally drained from the kids.
Oh.
And it can happen in an hour. I can feel all right, and then just a solid hour of dad, fighting, screaming, crying, dad, and then like I'm exhausted.
Y'all need a river cooler. We do need a river cooler in here. A lot of the times too, like, you're like, I'm gonna take a bath tonight after I get these kids, but then you pass out. And I really pushed myself to do way too much. I'd like iron the kids' school clothes I get the kids in bed, and then I'd like clean the house, and I'd be ironing clothes at 1:00 in the morning, and then get up the next morning at like 5:30, and like I really run myself ragged. But yeah, I don't sweat. I really don't sweat. I've never put off any type of odor or anything.
It's weird.
I'm not bragging. I'm just saying. I don't know what it is.
I don't know either. It's weird. The most that might happen is every once in a while her feet might stink if she don't wear socks and some shoes.
If I wear like house shoes,
not even like a strong smell though. But
I wear house shoes all the time.
I don't want to test it out right now. I mean,
did you ever tell them you're changing your name? Did I ever tell who I was changing my name? Amazing on there. She was so respectful to me. Miss Jackson spoke so well. Great job. Thank you.
But back to when we met, like when I was working offshore, right? So you were living with Brooke, and she had been like off and on with somebody or whatever. I don't even know. And like I had been off and on with this girl too a lot, and like I would come out and visit because I was living in Georgia at the time. I was still living in Georgia, and I would come out and visit, and I would just ask Brooke, my cousin. I'd be like, "Man, what's up with one of your friends? Like, hook me up with one of your friends," because me and my girlfriend back in Georgia would be like broke up or something, you know, and because we're just so back and forth for so long. But anyways, and then I guess you got single and Brooke told me, and I was like, really? So I asked her out.
My feet are terrible.
I came in.
My feet are hurting really bad today.
I came in one night, and Brooke and Flossie had went out that night, right? And you were babysitting.
I was babysitting.
And I came in. Where did I come in from? Did I come in from Georgia or work?
No, you come in from work.
But it was late, so I had to be doing something weird. Because normally I would come home from the rig, it would be early. Because I would work all night.
I don't know what you were doing. Because you come in and you had your bag and you were, I'm pretty sure you were in a camo jacket and you had a big bag.
Maybe I had
But you were going to be there for a few days, so.
Maybe I had like a D-WAP or something, like one of those meetings in the hotel.
Or maybe so.
And I came in and she was sitting in the living room. It was like 12 o'clock at night. All the lights were off. And I didn't even really know her.
I was watching The Lion
Her a couple
King.
times. She's watching The Lion King. And I asked her.
The reason I was watching The Lion King is because we were 3 women living together with our children. I had 2 kids. Brooke had 2 kids. And Flossie had 1. Me and Brooke worked. I managed a finance company. Brooke worked at a bank. And Flossie kept all the kids. But we were kind of broke. We didn't have like cable TV, so we just had a DVD player, and we had a bunch of cartoons, you know. So we watched The Lion King, and it played over and over and over. But Brooke, what's crazy is Brooke told me. She said, "Sean's coming in tonight. And he's going to ask you out on a date." And I was like, "No, I just got a relationship. I need to focus on me and my kids. I'm not getting back into a relationship. No, I'm not going to do it." And then Brooke and Flossie took off to the bar and left me there to entertain him. While it was Brooke's cousin. So I entertained him. No, I'm just kidding. I did not. Not that night.
Not that night. Didn't take long though.
Oh, hush your mouth. They're gonna be clipping all this. Leslie's a stinky. Oh, I used my real name. Elle Bee's a stinky slut. I'm very far back from the audio, so that might be why the volume's low. I'm sorry. So anyways, I would try to hook up.
Your volume is a little bit lower than most because we have the reverb turned up so much to catch, or turned down so much to try to catch the echo.
Oh.
So it does take your volume down a little bit less, and especially if you're not right in the mic. So you know.
Hey, new subscriber Casey Brooks, thank you. But he came in and it was late. It was like midnight, and I knew he was gonna ask me out, but I had told Brooke like I'm gonna say no because I just got out of a relationship and I wanted to make sure I focused on the kids. So he came in, and I remember his bag got kind of hooked on the door as he was walking in, and he just like jerked it, and came on in and sat down, and I'm sitting there watching The Lion King, and he's like, "So what's up?" I'm like, I don't think he said what's up.
I didn't say what's up. I didn't go in there and say, "So what's up?"
Yeah, I think he went in there like, "So how you been?" And I'm like, "I've been good." He's like, "Where's Brooke?" And I'm like, "She's gone to the bar." Because they went to the bar a lot, and I was left keeping the kids all the time. And,
which I liked.
Yeah, I didn't go.
I liked her not going to the bar. I didn't want that was a plus right there automatically.
Somebody asked earlier, do we smoke? I do not smoke. Sean smokes every once in a while. He's not like a smoker.
I don't smoke.
I said every once in a while.
I don't consider myself a smoker. Cigarettes. We're talking about
cigarettes. Yeah, we do not smoke anything else. I don't smoke nothing at all. But I used to. I used to be a smoker. So he was like, how you been? I'm like, I've been good. And he was like, well, I was wondering if, hey T Russell, he was like, I was wondering if I could take you out to eat and maybe like a movie or something. And it dawned on me in that second night. I already told myself I was going to say no, but I was like, I've literally never been asked out on a date. Like all these fools around here. Yes, I was.
You like to tell that like, oh, I was going to say no. You didn't even hesitate. You weren't even like...
Actually, I was like, I don't have a babysitter. I was like, well, I don't really have a babysitter. And you was like, well, I already talked to Brooke about that. She said she watched the kids.
You did say that, but there was no hesitation.
Um,
So I guess you were trying to show. You were trying to.
what aquarium? Which aquarium? Were you at the aquarium the other day? Have we been to the aquarium?
Not recently.
No, it wasn't
I
me.
don't think we've ever been in an aquarium.
I was
out there.
somewhere the other day, and I was like, it'd be crazy if I got noticed. Oh, that was not. No, that was at the
You did get noticed one place.
I did get noticed at one place.
Yeah, she's right though. She did say, "I don't have anybody watch kids," but I had already made plans for that.
No, I
So-
wasn't at the aquarium in Shreveport. I've been told that I have a twin up around Shreveport area. People have spotted her at like Air U.
Really? I
Mhm.
wonder how old she is.
I don't know.
Maybe I can get a younger version. No, I'm just kidding.
Um,
I'm getting old myself. Like my beard is like, when it comes in, it's
I
like
love your beard.
it's salt and pepper.
If y'all could go on vacation anywhere, where would it be? I would want to go. Well, I'm scared of flying, but I would love to go to like Hawaii or something. Like I wish. That's the thing. Is like we haven't taken our family on a vacation in a hot minute.
I don't want to go to Hawaii.
You would?
Well,
or
I
you
would
wouldn't?
like to go to Hawaii. I would love to go to Hawaii, but
That's
if-
what
if we could
I'm
go-
gonna do that one day. I'm gonna take my John and the kids with my YouTube stuff. I'm gonna blow up on YouTube, and my first big check, when I make it big, we're gonna go on a vacation. That's what we're gonna do,
All right, cool.
and then we'll put the rest out.
But I would. There's so many more. Like if there was one place that I could go,
I don't know.
I'd have to put a lot of thought into that because
Cozumel?
there's so that maybe I don't know. I think I would want to go to like Bali or something. Bali.
Yeah, Bali. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. She came up to me and took me and my daughter's picture and asked me to take theirs, and I was like, "Hold up, I'm taking her." If you guys ever think you see me out and about, be like, "Hey, are you that girl from YouTube?" Because I will be so like, "Oh my gosh, yes, that's me." I'll be so happy.
It was crazy when we got noticed. When you
It was
got
really
noticed.
wild. I got
was
noticed
like,
in Shreveport.
That
Yeah.
was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. There's like nothing against Hawaii. I would love to go there, but I want to go like somewhere on the other side of the world to like see like old ruins or like the old part of the world, and like they have really nice beaches over there too. They have some places like I guess Bali. I don't know. I've seen a lot of pictures of different places.
Yeah. I did tell my kids next year we were going to go on a vacation during the summer.
Oh.
Because we didn't we haven't really been on like which it's hard to go on a vacation with 6 kids. You know what I'm saying? It's very difficult
Man.
because of like
Schedules,
money, packing.
put them all in a car.
Yeah.
We
Riding
would
the
have to
ride.
take 2 vehicles for sure.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we'd have to take 2 vehicles because with everybody's bags,
yeah,
there's no way that us and everybody's bags could fit in one vehicle. And we have a Yukon, a F-250, a Range Rover, and then we have Paris's little car.
yeah. But the Yukon's old, and I wouldn't want to take it.
It's
on
an older
vacation.
model Yukon, yeah.
And the F-250, it needs some.
It's
needs
got
a lot
some
of
work that needs
yeah,
to be done too.
A lot of work needs to be done to it. So really, the only family car we have is the little Range Rover. So we would have to, for us to go on another vacation, we would have to like fix the truck all the way up before we do go on vacation. Because we would have to have 2 vehicles.
We are
Definitely.
attending Disney this winter. I'm nervous. My 13-year-old son is nonverbal autistic, but I can't leave him out. Would he like be overstimulated there or no? I mean, I think it'd be cool because I know like Bobby will, but Bobby's not nonverbal, so I mean, Bobby can tell us when something's irritating him. You know what I'm saying? He'll be like, I don't like this. He'll say stuff like, "This is not satisfying." He'll use like the most weirdest.
Says it weird in weird ways.
Yeah, like this is not satisfying to me.
How do you say that? Shanae Nicole?
Sinead Nicole, I think. I want to go to Greece.
Yeah, see, I want to
Sean's
go
been to
somewhere like-
Germany, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been to Germany, Ireland, Romania,
I've been nowhere.
Kyrgyzstan, Pakistan, Afghanistan,
Nowhere.
Iraq, Kuwait, Canada. I think that's it. Iceland. I've been to Iceland. But we only stopped in Iceland for a little while.
Maybe we could rent one of those buses, or like a RV or something to go in. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll.
If we ever go on vacation where we don't have to fly, we could like. Can you rent RVs to travel in? I don't think we can.
think
We
so.
would need to buy an RV.
Yeah, I would just like to buy an RV, honestly, one day, whenever, maybe like after Kenny starts school and I go back to work, like if I get a dev job, and then you're doing good on YouTube, we could definitely probably swing an RV for vacation.
Same, Alyssa. My son is my son is autistic, high functioning, and I think he would love Disney. Yeah, babe. Like with me working again, and if I don't want you to go back, I really do not want
No,
Sean to
but
go back to work.
I don't want my develop, like I might not, I don't know, because I'm disabled all the way, so I don't have to, but I went to school for
Yes, running Grey Wolf.
to be a
Absolutely.
developer, right?
Mhm.
I don't want to waste that.
Oh! I thought you meant doing something else. You
No,
said a
I'm
developer.
talking about being a developer. I mean,
Yeah.
I have the ability, and if I don't pursue it, then a couple years from now, everything will be obsolete that I learned.
Yeah.
So
You
I'm
should do that.
maybe just doing a part time or like freelance, building websites, anything like that to just keep, you know,
Yeah. Kennedy is starting school this year.
yeah, unfortunately.
Are you starting off work because of an injury? Are you off? No, he was laid off due to COVID.
Yeah.
But he is like disabled, like
veteran.
a disabled
So-
veteran. Yeah.
But I've always worked.
Go down in Monroe. Hey, hey.
I've always worked, but I don't think I'm gonna go back to working manual labor anymore.
I don't want him to.
Which I don't, you know.
That's why I literally want my channel to blow up so much to where I don't want him to go back to work. Which, if he does like developing, like making apps or developing
This person is
websites, that's
self.
fine.
I think are they saying they're a self-employed developer? That's cool. See, I would like to do something like that, maybe. Just design websites, something for people. I actually would like to be a part of like a bigger team just to learn,
Yeah.
but I just can't imagine.
Now his brother has a really good job, and his brother has a degree in the
yeah.
same thing,
Yeah, he's got a dang good job.
which
Working
could
from his
potentially.
house.
Yeah, he works from his house.
Never, I mean, hardly ever has to leave. You know,
How do y'all do Kennedy's lunch? So this is okay. So this will be Kennedy's first year. She didn't go last year, but she's not going to public school this year. She's going to be homeschooled by his mom, who lives behind us. One reason we fear her going to school is because of her allergies with food. We would probably have to bring her food up there every day, anyways. She does still struggle with being outside of the house. So, I mean, she's not a struggle to be around other kids. She's fine around other kids. She can, social skills, she's great. It's just she's not well been away from the house that much. So she's gonna do homeschool with his mom, who his mom is. Don't your mom have like a psychology degree? She's got like a master's degree in like psychology or something. She was a CPS worker for many years. His mom homeschooled them for a while. His mom, they like fostered kids. His mom is a really like she's a really good person for kids. We play great show, new so. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, Al, just came from MGL. Thank you. I just looked room for October. My sister brother on the Paris room's 129. I couldn't believe those rates. I wanted to book for us right then and there. Oh, I mean, thanks for being candid about that L. Celiac is so, yeah, it is. It's tough.
you know, it's so hard to keep a kid on the right diet, like when they're celiac. But no,
She
I learned,
knows it though. She knows she's got celiac. She knows there's food she's not supposed to eat.
as far as the languages, I learned Python and JavaScript and React. They were big on React, and which I like React a lot. So I don't know if I would want to do front end or back end. I don't know. I think I would want to do run him.
I do have a Facebook business page for my YouTube channel. And okay. How does your autistic child do at school? I have 2 high functioning,
Man.
but 1 is behavior issues, and we're trying then in brick and mortar after 2 years. Our son
He does great at school.
Yeah, he does great.
Like everybody knows him. He walks in, and all the teachers are like,
Hey, Bobby.
"Hey," well, they call him Christian.
Yeah, they
like,
call him
"Hey,
Christian."
Christian," because that's his name, you know. And at school he's Christian. At home he's Bobby. But it's crazy. And like you walk in, he's like a star. Like all the
Everybody
adults
knows
know
him. Mm-hmm.
They're like, "Oh, your son talks to me all the time."
And he's very.
He talks to adults a lot.
He talks to adults like an adult. It's really.
It's funny.
It's funny, yeah. But all his teachers always say that like he talks out, like he thinks of things outside the box when they're sitting there talking about a particular subject. He will ask like questions that other kids don't think to ask, and it'll get the teacher thinking like, well, let me think about that, you know.
Yeah, it's he'll keep you on your toes.
He will. He once changed my subscriber count on YouTube to like 1 billion followers, which it was only on our end, you know. But still,
he just went in and edited the website on our end.
Yeah, because he can go in and edit websites.
He called you in and he showed you,
Mm-hmm.
you know, which was cool because I was actually learning about that at the same time in my online classes, right? Well, he came in and did like while I'm learning it, and I didn't show him. I guess he had watched like a YouTube video.
Thank you, Betty. Betty.
Yeah,
Thank you for all your love, your channel love, your new street. Thank you so much. I saw a few people say they had to go to bed. Good night, everybody. I have MCAS.
Yeah, I need to go.
Yeah, we got to go to bed too. Homeschooled my daughter the entire time. She won a scholarship and graduated with honors. Yeah, I mean it's, you know, I think some people are probably more qualified from the teachers than we have down here, but major tech companies. Boeing just moved their. Oh wow.
This is Bobby's prescription.
Okay, thank you. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get off because we gotta get up early in the morning.
Everybody, it was nice.
He's got. You cut me off. I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry.
Crazy ass. But anyways, he has 2 appointments in the morning that we're gonna be going to, and when we come back, I'll start work. But I may do a live on TikTok while out and about. What do you think? No? Yeah?
I mean, whatever you want to do, but maybe we can eat somewhere tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe we'll eat tomorrow. A little date.
Yeah.
Okay.
Denise
said, hello, Renelle Smith. I found Elle Bee. Oh, is Renelle in here?
Good night, everybody. She'll take 15 minutes to end. I'm going to go ahead and end it right now. So.
Y'all, if y'all don't follow All Things Sassy, Renelle Smith, if you have a channel, please put it in the comment section. So my subscribers can go check you out if they haven't yet. Because I don't mind promoting other YouTube channels. Now listen. If you like that, or if you go to that channel and it ain't your cup of tea, don't come back at me and say you sent me to a bad channel. First off, ain't none of the channels that I like bad. But just because it ain't your cup of tea, don't mean that it couldn't potentially have been your cup of tea. Renelle Smith did a video the other day, and oh my God, her, like so many other people, are just devastated to see what Miss Letitia Bias is going through with, you know, being called an egg donor. And let me tell you guys, the other creator absolutely did call Miss Letitia an egg donor. She did it on a post on Facebook. The screenshots are still out there, but she deleted it. And then when I made the post saying like, how dare that other creator call Miss Letitia an egg donor, that's BS. She posted my post and then like shared it on her Facebook and said, I never said that. When she did, she said it in a post, like in the comment section of a post. She made a post about Miss Letitia. They started talking about Miss Letitia in the thread, and she said she's just an egg donor. There's always screenshots, honey. Like, don't forget it, you know. But then she made me out to look like a liar, and somebody said, they said, Elle Bee, Miss Holier Than Thou. And I'm like, well, at least I'm not over there lying. holier than thou? Because Elle is part of Renelle. Yes, it is. Me and Renelle. Elle is part of Renelle. Who asked for their donation back anyway? I know. And then someone did comment on my channel saying like, hey, when I tried to send a donation, I got it right back. Like it didn't go through, and it told me that account was closed due to fraud. But that's not Miss Letitia's actual account. That is an account that was impersonating Miss Letitia. Because when Miss Letitia made the account, because people started asking, can we help? Can we help? Can we help? She made the account, or she shared the account, and then a bunch of other people made accounts very similar, hoping that they could, get some of those donations. Well, a lot of people reported them and got them shut down. And I think that's what it was. I think if you send to an account and it comes right back to you and it says it was shut down due to fraud, that's one of the other accounts. Miss Letitia's account has not been shut down. She has not done anything fraud or anything like that. I do not know how to put my channel. There it is right there. Vintage Core Restore is a channel. So you guys go check out that channel. Yeah. I've had people follow me from like day one. My A1 day ones out here, okay? And for her to claim that I changed my name because I had put out so many lies and got caught in my lies. Well, first off, even if you change your name, all the people that follow your channel or knew of you, they're still going to know you as a liar. So changing your name wouldn't do anything. I changed my name because my intent was, I'm going to build this. I want this channel. Have you seen the TikTok video of Dre saying she was going to take his catheter out and get some? Oh my God, no, Alley Cats. No, I have not seen that. I have not seen that. That's, oh my God, I can't. But I changed my name because, my family was looked up. She was following my local police department. She paid for my finances. And if people don't believe me, I have all the videos there to show proof of her saying, I paid for her finances. How much I enjoy you talking to Martin Sr. Extremely relieved to see you take the reins when it came to talking to him. Thank you so much, Robin. I was a little nervous because I don't, it's like, how do you talk to someone that's going through that? Because I can't say I understand, so all I did was I tried to talk to him in a way that I would want to be talked to, or I asked questions that I thought that, we would want the answers to. I thought you were a guitar folk singing channel. What was I thinking? She has so much time on her hands. Yeah. It's just weird that she would say that I changed it because I lied so much. Because it's like, well, that doesn't change. If I had a channel and I had just got caught in so many lies, so I changed the name, my face is still the same. But my plan was, I had 18,000 subs at the time. So I was like, one day I hope to have 100,000 subs. One day I hope to have 200,000 subs, 300,000 subs. And by then, I don't want my real name being used at all. At all. I don't even want newer people to know my name. Just in case I happen to come across another crazy person. And they're like, let me see who she is. Let me look up her family. She'll search the name Elle Bee and she won't get anywhere. She won't be able to find pictures of my daughter like some crazy people did. She won't be able to find, like Flossie was on here earlier, and Flossie said, like, my husband was looked up. Like, he's not even a public person. Flossie's husband has never been on a stream with us. He's very private. He would never be on a stream with us. He's a very private person. But, like, his information was looked up. It was really strange. So I did it, to protect my family. I wished I would have done it. Yeah, I changed it because she doxed me. That's why. She doxed my phone number. She doxed my financial information. Where I live. It was really wild. So it was just really wild. But so that's why I changed it. It had nothing to do with me lying. Every time she's ever said that I've lied, I've actually put up a video to prove that she was lying. About saying that I was lying. Literally, she said that my boys didn't play football. and that I held a fraudulent fundraiser due to football. And I didn't do a fundraiser due to football, but I did tell about an event that happened, a situation that happened where the president over the football league a couple years ago stole all the money, had developed a drug issue, stole all the money, and took off. And when I was telling about this happening, because we had literally just found out about it that day while at a meeting, Sean went to the meeting, came home, told me. I did a live, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, you guys are not gonna believe! Like the freaking president of the football league stole all the money." And there was a person in my chat that said, "Hey, can we send money to help? Like, if we send it to you, will you give it to the league?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So that's what happened. I had a few people send money to give to the league, and I wrote a check and gave it to the league, and we ourselves helped out as well. We bought, our kids some pants and stuff, and we bought a couple other pair of pants for other kids. And she said that that was a lie, that one of my ex-moderators told her that that was a lie, and that my kids don't even play football, which if one of my ex-moderators told her that, shame on them because they knew better. And the reason that person become an ex-moderator is because they didn't like the fact that I was making amends with Katie. So it was really crazy that now this person was apparently giving Katie information. But it was wild that it's like, do a little bit of research. If you watched my videos, you would see that my kids do play football, because back then I used to really be open with my, about my family. But I literally, like a year later, months later, after she said that I lied about all that, I finally addressed it. And I showed, pictures of my kids in their uniform. And I showed the check that I wrote to the league for those people that donated to the league. It was a check that I had to go to the bank and get it printed out. I never even considered keeping the money that was given to me to send to the league. It wasn't mine. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have to show the proof, but I did. And when she said that I didn't pay my bills, that I didn't pay my bankruptcy, and that we were about to lose our truck, I showed proof that I did pay it. It's just wild. It's just wild, the things that she would say. And then people that are new to her channel that believe her, I'm like, you're literally so wrong to do that, Yeah, the woman got arrested for stealing all the money, too. She literally got arrested. She was caught months later. Oh, and I showed the woman's, where she got arrested. I didn't show her whole name because I didn't want to, dox her anywhere. But it showed that it was, theft, forgery. So you could tell it was a full year later. See, it was some time later because I didn't even address it at first, because when this YouTuber was doing all these things to me, I had just lost my nephew. My nephew had passed away. Then we got sick with corona. Then I got falsely arrested. So I had all these things happening. And what's going on YouTube? That YouTuber is kicking me when I was down, just like she's doing to Miss Letitia and them. Kicking somebody when they're down. It's ridiculous. But all those videos are on my channel. Like me talking about the things that she said and did to me and proving how she's lying. And it was so crazy because after I put out the video showing proof that my bankruptcy was paid, that the kids did play football, and the money that was sent to give to the league, I did give to them. The very next day, somebody went on her live stream and was like, I followed her on, Katie, I think I saw somebody posted a screenshot. Have you recently been on her Facebook taking up for her, Katie? Because I want to say, because all her stuff gets posted to Facebook, right? I mean, to Twitter. And I'll usually see it. And I want to say I've seen that name because, well, I have a similar name than yours. But it's really wild. It's really wild. All the things that she lied about concerning me. I'm literally going through my nephew passing away, 2.5 years old. The day of his funeral, I get sick with COVID. We didn't know it was COVID at the time. It was 2019, December, but it was COVID. 3 weeks after that, I get falsely arrested. I get swatted, not just falsely arrested. I get swatted. I get guns pulled on me. And I spend the night in jail. Who announces my arrest all over social media? She does. She literally posted about my nephew passing away and gave false information on how he passed. And we were literally not friends. She had literally just been attacking me and my sister the night before my nephew passed. The night before he passed, she had been attacking me and my sister, my nephew's mother. And then he passes, and she makes a post saying, he passed away. He was 3 years old, and he passed away from lung disease. No, he didn't, and no, he wasn't. It was so wild. It was just so wild. Why did you get arrested? So, they claimed improper lane usage. That I ran from them, and that I had Schedule 2, which was cocaine. None of those things were correct. I don't do drugs. It was an empty bag of chalk. I did not run from them. And possibly improper lane usage. I don't know, but nobody ever told me that. I found that out when I was getting, booked in. But there was a whole lawsuit there. And Katie actually, I do have to hand it to her. Katie actually announcing my arrest and convincing people that I was a drug addict helped my lawsuit. It really did. Because I had to prove a loss. I had to prove that it affected me. And that was one of the main ways that I proved that it affected my job, was she was the main one talking about it. She jumped Monday morning. She went and told everybody. She jumped on a live stream, her and Unirock, telling everybody that I'd gotten arrested for drugs, and that I, had been on drugs. It was really wild. But unfortunately, she gets new followers, and they believe her. And then when my name gets caught up, she'll say something like, oh, she changed her name because she lies so much. And then people don't know any different. They don't know any different. So then I'm known as, oh, that's the person, without a crystal ball said is a liar. So, yes, Lisa R. Yes. I didn't hit a curb. From what my understanding is, like, if you're going around a curve and you kind of cross over either line, the white line or the yellow line, they can charge you with improper lane usage. But I don't think that happened. The reports were a lot different from what was initially said. It was a whole mess in itself. I do have a video up about my arrest if you guys want to go watch it. It is long. It was a live stream. I did interact with the chat. So I have thought about doing a pre-recorded video straight to the point of what happened. Just put it out there for you guys that want to watch and understand about what happened with my arrest, but don't have the time to watch that long video. I've thought about doing that. So I did sue Katie. Yes. Thank you so much, Heather. I did not sue Katie. I sued the department. I can't say, I'm not allowed to say who I sued per that lawsuit. But yes, I did sue. I'm being feared to put in jail falsely, especially with the conditions jails are in. I was put in a terrible jail cell. It was terrible. It had boogers, it had blood. It was so gross. But anyways, you guys, I gotta go ahead and get off. Sean's like texting me like, come to bed. But I do have a video up about my arrest if you guys want to watch it. But yeah, it just sucks that she does have a lot of new people and everything, because Katie does have a way of making things seem real. Like the video that she did about my bankruptcy seems so legit. Like I'm watching it thinking, what? Really? Am I about to lose my stuff? And I'm like, wait, no, never mind. I paid this. You know what I'm saying? She has a way to be convincing. And it sucks because she's convincing people that Miss Letitia is a bad person, that she's a scammer. She's convinced people that I'm a bad, yes, bag of chalk. There wasn't even any chalk in it anymore. It had just had chalk. So it was like chalk residue essentially. And it was a $2 drug test kit that they said was positive, but it was not. Wonder if you ever got COVID from jail. No, I'm pretty sure I got COVID from my nephew. Me and my daughter and my mother went out of town to Arkansas. We left, Thanksgiving was on Thursday night. We left on Friday night to go to a little short vacation. Me, my mom, and my oldest daughter. And that Sunday when we came home, we stopped by the hospital to see Abram. He was in the hospital. And I got up in bed with him and I cuddled with him and I was really touchy with him. And he had COVID and we did not know. We didn't know that he had COVID. I honestly think, Sean, that I came home and gave it to you maybe, but I didn't start seeing the effects of it until later. You know, me and my lawyer has spoke about that several times. Um, but um, no, I didn't run for weeks. So, Sinead, you are subscribing for me? What did I do? Is it the porn things that I'm getting? Yeah, my nephew was such a cute little guy. He was a blessing to all of us. He was my sister Flossie was here earlier, was her son. But we found out later that that's what caused him to pass. That's what the doctor said they suspect, but it was before we even knew it was over here. So the day of his wake, I got extremely sick. I am Brittany, but I'm about to get off. I know I've been live for a minute. I got extremely sick. Sean got sick. We were sick for like a week, and then I wasn't even like 100% better when I got arrested. Um, but yeah, hopefully I gave the cop COVID. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But it was a whole big old ordeal. I do have a video up about it if you guys want to watch it. And I think I'm going to do a quicker video to talk about it. But thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate you. There was somebody that said they unsubscribed. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. We didn't know what caused him to pass away really at first, but the doctor, because it was December 3rd, 2019, before we even knew that COVID was here, but it was, and we didn't know. Doctor did call my sister later on and say, or one of the nurses called my sister later on and said, you know, everything that we know now about COVID is fitting for it to have been COVID. So my niece died last month, very sad. I'm so sorry, Matthew. I'm so sorry. It's terrible. But thank you all for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys so much. And just do your research on the Unspoken one. There's a channel called WOACB versus WOACB that really shines a light on the Unspoken one. And also you can go see my stories of the situation between me and her. I think it's called like My Experience with KJ Part 1, My Experience with KJ Part 2, My Experience with KJ Part 3. KJ admitted to buying my financials, but she was wrong. Things like that. You can really Renelle Smith, Charlotte on the web. Those are accounts that no, not us. She's not unsubbing from us. Those are accounts that really kind of shine a light on. And what, even if you've heard bad about them from the Unspoken one, give them a chance. Give them a chance. That's all I ask. But I will let you guys go. Thank you all for hanging out with me. And we're going to do this daggone TikTok thing. Thank you guys so much for getting me so many likes. I'm like 99%. That's good, right? Yeah. I'm like in the top out of people with like the same following as me because you guys lit that heart button up. Thank you guys so much. On your way out, if you guys don't mind, if you haven't given this video a thumbs up, give it a thumbs up. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. It's going to be a little bit late because we got doctor's appointments. So you guys keep shining your prayers, keep Yvonne in your prayers, and I'm gonna stop talking and come inside because my hubby just told me to. Bye everyone.